Hey guys, Gojo here. I'm back with another World of Tanks replay, and it is from Beaver yet again. It's going to be a double header. We're playing in the T71 CM CD first, and then it's going to be the AMX 1357 Grand Finals, I believe, for the second one. I believe that the AMX is going to be Scouting 101, and this game it's a bit of both, bit of scouting, bit of damage. The type of scouting game that I prefer to play. I like to do as much damage as I spot, or try to. I do try and focus more on the spotting, of course, that's what you should do, and a bit of damage is always nice. So I'm here with my cup of tea. And he's missed the first shot on the 1357. That was unlucky though. Just auto-aiming on an AMX in case he pops up again, but he's going to move to the other bush now. See what spots he can get. He sees the Skoda. Ah, that's a cheeky one into him. That Skoda looks like he's just going to blat his way through the city. The little village, right up the middle. It was unlucky that the shot was absorbed by the tracks, that 1357, and it looks like that 1357 is just going to rush over. That was well spotted from Beaver, so he moved early. And the 1357, oh, you got to load that full gold clip, haven't you, mate? Chasing a T71, God, you really need that. So he's hit two. Oh, Beaver with a little flick of the hole manages to bounce one. Wow. This is awkward, isn't it? Oh, Artie. Fucking cunt. This is what I hate. This is what I hate more than anything. You're a tier 8 Artie. Why are you looking at the 1357 that's being schooled by the T71? Why are you looking over here rather than over here, where there's tier 8 and tier 7 heavies? There's an Oni you can be shooting at. There's a Carnarvon you can be shooting at. Why are you looking over here? And why did you take that shot when it was obvious that Beaver had that 1357 dead to rights? Why? There was no need to take that shot, and all you've done is you've team killed Beaver for a bit of damage. Well, you've hit Beaver for a bit of damage, rather. Team damaged, not team killed. And you've stunned his crew. So he's going to be fucked going into that Skoda for a bit. There was no need. Why? Why don't arty players think? You have good arty players, like Hotwot. She's incredible in her artillery. And there's a few EU, a few Paper Tigers members. King Zabor, he's a good arty player. Klaus, he's a good arty player. But this guy is meant to be a good player. Fucking clown. I don't give a fuck if you're a good player. Alright? You're a dickhead. Right, rant over. Look, even Beaver's saying what the fuck, Artie. He does say sorry, but I don't give a fuck. You can say sorry all you want. You could one-shot him and then you'd say sorry. It doesn't fucking matter. You shouldn't be taking that shot, you dickhead. But anyway, Beaver is looking for shots on that Skoda. He's using this bush very well. Might be able to get spots on that Type 58. I'm surprised that Type 58 decided to cut across in front of the guns of the heavies there. That's a nice shot into the Skoda. And the Carnarvon's actually over here. Oh, bounces a shot from the Skoda and manages to take him out before he gets behind the building. The Carnarvon looks like he wants to press his way round this side, and Beaver's letting that IS go in and move him back. That makes sense. Let the IS take the damage rather than you. And this Carnarvon's exposing himself quite a bit. He's coming around that corner more than I was expecting him to. And Beaver is now moving around. Sees the VK, nice shot into him. T-3485 was actually looking this way. There's a Chiri back there that's looking over here. It's like, oh! The Oni on their team just ammo racked our IS that was facing off against that Carnarvon. IS was silly, he went in and rushed for some reason. Putting a few cheeky shots in the KV2. Oh, who's that? That was the Leo that managed to put one into KV2 and set him on fire. Beaver should be able to get him. There you go. So that's 3 kills, 1.5k damage already. Not so much on the spotting, but it's nothing to worry about yet. So, Beaver's team, you've got artillery in the corner over there. He's a dickhead, we don't care about him. So we've got this Leo who's full health. We've got Beaver who's on 280. He's a one-shot for the GW probably, if he hits him. The Oni definitely, T29 definitely. The Hellcat maybe, depending if he high rolls and if he's got the right gun. The SU, yes, if he's got the 122mm. Type 59 will need 2, T3485 will need 2, the Chiri will need 2, but he's got an autoloader, so you need to be wary of him. The Carnarvon will need 2 as well, unless he high rolls. And Beaver's got a Type 58, SU100Y, the Hellcat is on low health, the Mod 1, and the T29. It's T29 who's on full health, and has decided that coming through the middle is the right idea. And the Mod 1 is alone against that T29 SU100. And over this side we've got everybody else. And then Artie will be at the back over here, I assume. So it'll be interesting to see what Beaver does. He's pinging that Type 58 to move over here. Oh, I like this from Beaver. I like this. It's a good idea. And the Leo's had the same idea. Come to these bushes over here. That Leo didn't have the same idea. He did it very badly wrong. I think the Leo fired and got himself spotted by that Type 58 and everybody took him out. Beaver, of course, can. He's in the concealment and he's got this hill. And that Type 58 was unlikely to have spotted him. There's the Hellcat and he's missed him twice. The Chiri took out the artillery. That Mod 1, I think with the ally Hellcat, actually managed to take out the SU100 and T29. Beaver's putting some great shots here into the Hellcat. He had him tracked. I think he's still going to be there, but moving on to the Oni now. You've got side shots into an Oni. You want to take those for as long as he's spotted. And that Type 58 did actually move up closer to that ridge line, and he's spotting this Oni, which is actually perfect for Beaver. But now the Oni's turned his front towards Beaver. He's going to struggle to pen him with this APCR. I can't remember what its pen is. 145. Yeah, he's really not going to manage that. Side of a Chiri here. Shot down the building. Oh, I was unlucky not to track him there. Guess he hasn't got the alpha for it. But he's just putting side shots into this. The Chiri is made out of paper mache, so... The Oni gets taken out by the Mod 1, who must have been on the move. So it's just Beaver and the T71, the Mod 1 and the SU100Y left against the Carnarvon, the Artie, the Chiri, the T3485 and the Hellcat, and all of them are over this side. I'm not sure what that SU100Y's done. I haven't seen him put any shots in. Oh, Beaver was unlucky to get spotted by that T3485. And my phone is ringing, but that can fuck off. Sorry about that. So Beaver knows this T3485 is going to push towards the forest, and that's where the SU100Y is. The Mod 1 takes out the Hellcat. That was nice. No shots on this T3485. No shots on the Chiri. He was behind a building. Ah, there you go. There's one into him. There's the second. Nope, I think the corpse that Type 58's in the way. And that SU100Y hasn't done a single shot to that T3485. And that T3485 might be backing away. He might either be backing away to come round, or backing away to sort of like come round towards the village and back towards this Carnarvon's area. And Beaver just joined a platoon in the mod 1. That's the Brothers in Arms right there if they both stay alive. And the mod 1's full health, so, well, not full health, but nearly full health, so he should be good. And there we go. T-3485 came into the forest. He spotted the SU-100 might be able to get a shot if if the T-3485 chases him. T-3485 is playing it very smart to not do that, to not chase Beaver like a lot of people would. I know for a fact if that was on the EU server, that T-3485 rather, would just gone and rushed you, and you probably would have died, which would have been bullshit. But then he would have died after that. But that T-3485 played it smart. He looked like he was pulling away. He might be coming down this side instead, using these ridge lines that are over around here on the 0 line, or he could be going right the way back to come over towards the Carnarvon. And I'm surprised that that Cheery and that Carnarvon haven't actually been spotted for a little bit of time. Beaver's actually coming around to look for the Cheery. The T-3485 did do what I said. He came up the 0 line using those other ridge lines. Like there's little dips in that bit of ground over there. So using those, but the mod 1 is rushing straight at him. Oh, and that's when the Carnarvon gets spotted. Okay. No wonder we've not seen him for a while. I should have realised that he's not been spotted for a while. He's probably going to be moving around. Beaver says shit, and I'm not surprised because he's rushing that mod 1. And the mod 1 is handling himself pretty well so far. He's not lost too much damage, and he's taken out the Carnarvon. And that was perfect, actually, because that T-3485, if he's shooting at the front of the mod 1, he ain't going to do shit. The mod 1's picked up his top gun. Fair play to him for that. And there you go, he's just taken out the T-3485M. And I don't think that SU-100Y did any damage. But, you know. If Beaver and this mod 1 get the next 2 kills, that's going to be a crucial contribution. Now Beaver just needs the next 2 because Artie took out the mod 1. And to be honest, that's got to be ridiculous. He must have penned him or something because he had most of his health. Beaver hits a tree to stop him and takes out the Cheery. That's a nice shot. And then there's the artillery. And we know that he's just taken out his platoon mate, backing up anyway just in case. And there you go. Takes him out. And there you have it. That is Beaver with 3,684 damage in the T-71 CMCD, Tier 7. It was a Tier 8 game. 357. He did very well. He got 5 kills, and he platooned up with the T-54 Mod 1, who also had a very good game, and picked up 7 kills. So let's go and look at the post-battle results. Haha! I trolled you. I didn't really, I just forgot that there was the second game. I said let's go and look at the post-battle results. Haha! There was the second game that I completely forgot about. So here it is. It is the AMX 1357F. I said it was the GF, I was wrong. It's just the F. And I think I know what Beaver's going to do. I think he's going to use these bushes along here. These ones just along here. He's going to spot, and well, it's just going to be disgusting, really, isn't it? He's just going to sit in this bush, and there you go. T-71, Oni, Tiger, just spotting him, getting your damage out. Well, not getting your damage out, getting your spotting assistance, letting the team get their damage out. And I mean, realistically, it's the perfect play. You've got the T-34 and Stura Mill just spotted as well. Yeah, he's up to a 1.3k already. And there's 1500, there's the prototype. And I mean, look at his team, it's perfect for it. You've got a Tiger 1, He's bottom tier, so he can snipe. That's alright. SU-100M1, TD, alright at sniping. UDES, alright at sniping. Jagdpanther, alright at sniping. You've got an SU-152. Probably not the best for sniping, but it doesn't matter too much. He can, well, if he's got 152 mil, then he's perfect for sniping, really, isn't he? He's like a KV2. The E25 as well, but he's not over here. The Scorpion as well, but he's not over here. There you go, the prototype gets taken down, the Stura Mill gets taken down. Beaver's up to 3,383 spotting, and he just spotted the WZ-131. And that Oni again. And he's just using these bushes perfectly, really. And that WZ, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but there you go, that's him gone. And it's 4-0 already to Beaver's team. And the game is 2 minutes old. And he's got 4,200 spotting. I mean, look at his mission. LT-14, the Battle Watch. Enable your allies to cause 6,000 HP of damage. He's up to 4.5 already. I think he might be able to do this mission. Just the hunch. I've not watched this game yet, but just the hunch that he will. The T-34 somehow didn't actually get shot there as he poked up. Beaver decides he's had enough of this from that position, and he's making a more aggressive push. Spots the SU-122-44. No, he doesn't. That was somebody else. I don't know what the fuck is going on in my kitchen. I apologise for that. Spots the T-29 instead. Gets a little bit of shared spotting on that SU-122-44. Oh my god, he just got fucked. And the T-29, there you go, spot him again. So Beaver's up to almost 5k damage spotted. Very nice. I mean, you know, this is textbook spotting, to be honest, especially on this map. And I mean, look at that. It's a cheeky 7-0. 7-0 in 3.5 minutes. 7-0. 5k spotting from Beaver. Whoa, he almost flipped it. 8-0 now. That only just got taken out. And Beaver's deciding he wants to push up here. Use these bushes to get some spots on the people from people on the hill and pushing up the hill, like that T-29 and the SU-100M1. I don't think Beaver got spotted just then. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. He just got 844 spotting on that T-29. He's decided, I've had enough of this. I want some damage. He dropped down the hill too much. The gun kicked up and he lost his gun depression. So he's got 6k spotting. That's his mission done. I think that's why I decided to do some damage. And the gun on this thing is ridiculous. I mean, it's a 57mm, obviously 1357, 90 damage, 143 penetration. It fires a shot like every half a second, something like that, or 0.3 of a second. I don't know. It's ridiculous though, the way that this thing fires. As you saw on that 229, like boom, 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 boom. There you go. 6.5k spotting assistance, 200 damage done. That was Beaver, textbook spotting in the AMX 1357. I mean, yeah, well played, Beaver. Two very well played games, two completely different styles of scouting. I prefer the first one, but I do very much appreciate the second style as well. I mean, it's just perfect, to be honest. I hope you enjoyed the replays, and now you'll get to look at both the battle result screens from both of these games. Thank you, and goodbye.